You've had 15 fights, you've won them all.
So I'm just at a point where we're ticking over, and we're, my team are working behind the scenes trying to deliver a big fight for me next, and we'll know soon enough. But in the meantime, I'm focusing on myself and training, making sure that I'm prepared for this contest.
Before we talk about boxing, actually, before we delve into that area, we should just remind people that your nickname is the Midnight Train. Right, yeah. And that's on the back of a feature on our show, the Sports Bar.
That's it.
You took it from that.
You know what's funny? I was on Wikipedia today, and I actually saw that on Wikipedia, like the whole story as well, like Jason Cundy, Andy Goldstein.
No, Andy Goldstein.
I swear to you. Go on it.
Andy Goldstein, then Jason Cundy.
Yeah.
Go on, read it out. Read it out.
Joyful experience of a troubled upbringing. Riakporhe set up a company. Blah 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 blah. Forget that. Riakporhe is a sport Crystal Palace.
Forget the upbringing stuff.
Riakporhe got the nickname the Midnight Train for the sports one talkSPORT. The feats the Midnight Train to madness featuring Jason Cundy and Andy Goldstein.
How crazy!
Did not say it the other way around.
It does, yeah.
Can I just say, right? That is one of when I retire, whenever that will be, maybe 30, 40 years when I get to 60. That will be one of my, I think I speak for Jay, one of our proudest moments ever.
Without doubt.
Wow. The fact that you've taken on that nickname, because when we hear it and they go, "Welcome into the ring, the Midnight Train," and you got it on the back of the your robe as well.
Finally,
we're just blown away by it.
Do you know what? So we do the feature, the Midnight Train. You are now, ironically, the nickname you've got from that, you're now part of the intro. Have you heard it?
No.
Right, see if you can find the Midnight Train. I've no idea what feature it's in.
Yeah.
But it's very funny. But you know what? It sort of works as well, doesn't it?
It does work. It does work.
It's a really cool nickname.
Like, that's what people know me as. The Midnight Train is here now.
It's
and
great.
I'm like, what the hell? Like, random people I'm meeting on the streets, they're like, please smash. When you see this guy, when you meet this guy in the ring, smash him up. But the Midnight Train is coming.
That's great.
I'm telling you, I'm all aboard the Midnight Train. They're all like saying it in different ways, and I'm like, wow.
But we are genuinely honoured, honestly.
We love it. We love it.
It's one of the greatest things I've ever been involved in. Really, when you
yeah.
become world champion as well. When will that be? Where are you up to now? So your last fight, remind me. I've got all the details here, but I'd rather just ask you. When was your last fight? Remind us.
My last fight was pretty much a month ago.
Okay.
Just on the 12th of June.
Can I ask you? You're wearing some Ray-Bans at the moment. Why is that? Why are you wearing them? You've changed, haven't you?
No, he's cool. He's looking cool.
Man, it's sunny. He's
on. Oh, yeah. So he wants to look cool, right?
Put mine on, really, shouldn't I? Again.
Yeah, you should.
Sorry, go on. So your last fight was about a month ago.
Yeah, it was a month ago. So on the 12th of June, and that was at Wembley Arena. That was against an Italian boxer by the name of Fabio Turchi. Very strong opponent. Had a very good record. 20 wins, 1 loss on points, and 14 knockouts.
But it was a body shot from hell.
That's horrific.
That's the best body shot you've thrown.
Yeah, absolutely.
I felt it where I was sitting in my living room.
Yeah, it was. That's a shot that you don't want to be hit with.
No.
What happens when you make contact with someone on a body? Why does their whole body just shut down?
It's just genetics. It's just science. There's, that's connected to a lot of the organs around the body, and that needs to be protected for it to function properly.
It's very rare you see that stop a fight, isn't it?
No, especially from big guys like myself.
Yeah, but you don't often see that as the punch that stops a fight, do you?
No.
Why is that? Because it's so hard to...
Yeah, it's so hard to land.
So it's the liver, right?
Yeah, it's the liver.
You hit the liver,
and
the pain. I've. You know, like a bit when you.
There we go. You've taken a punch from
Riakporhe. But you know when you're winded as a kid.
Yeah.
You know that feeling. It's worse than that. You know you can't breathe. The whole body.
It's worse than that.
Yeah, you can't breathe.
That's like nothing compared to the liver shot. Like nothing. It's like walking in a park.
And did you know when you landed? You think that's it?
I knew it was over. There's no way. I was surprised he got up.
Did he?
I was surprised.
When did he got up? He got up eventually, right?
But he did get up, but you could see he was just...
Yeah, he won't carry on.
It was more like ego and pride, but he was going through some excruciating pain.
Out of 10, how difficult a fight was that for you? Looking back now.
How hard was that?
Yeah.
fight?
If 10 was like, that tested me to the max.
You could have had another fight.
To be honest, I don't even class it as a fight, honestly.
It was like it was warm up.
That was a... I've had harder walks in the park.
I'm so glad you said that, even at this time of the day. Jeez, wow, that could be horrific.
Wow, don't say that.
So where are you up to now? So you've had 15 fights. What's next? When do we know when you're fighting next? Anything booked in?
So we're working on a fight in a couple months from now. That's why I'm back in the gym, ticking over, and we're just waiting for the call so we can ramp up the session and just plan on delivering another big win.
Will it be a world title fight next?
Hopefully. My team is working diligently.
You can't be far away now.
No, it's not.
But that's still quick, right? 50. I think AJ was 15 or 16 fights.
Yeah, I think 15 or 16.
And you've had 15. To get a world title fight and possibly become world champion after 16 fights is incredibly quick.
That's very quick, but that just shows, I feel like I'm a cut above the rest, honestly, and I don't mean that I don't say that in an arrogant way, but I just believe that I have the skills, I have the mentality, I live the lifestyle, and I can definitely deliver. That opponent that I fought, you could say is fringe world level, a very game opponent, and if I'm dealing with opponents like that, then how good am I? I believe I am that guy.
Since we last had you in the studio, it's probably was it before lockdown? Or was it just after? I can't remember. It's been a long time, maybe a year since we last saw you in the studio.
Yeah.
We speak to you on the phone a lot. I know that.
Yeah.
What's changed in your life apart from you getting closer to that that world championship?
I believe more. I'm more focused and I have way more belief than before. Whereas in prior, I'll jump in the ring and I know, the attributes that I have. I know I could get a win. I can knock people out. But you could see in my body language, I wasn't too confident. I didn't, do what I needed to do.
But what about you personally? I can see your necklace.
Okay.
Right, so you got Jingle Jangle now, right? Jingle Jangle.
This was a gift.
Oh, that's not from the future Mrs. Richard Riakporhe?
From a company on Instagram.
Oh,
they just said
okay.
they like my boxing. They love what I do. Can we send you?
Is it real diamonds?
No, I wish.
Oh,
no.
Should we mention them? Because maybe you and I would
I was going to say, do they listen to the sports bar?
Oh, drive time.
Drive time. It's midnight train.
Massive,
really.
massive show. Do they listen to this?
Yeah, they do.
What are they called? Why are you not talking?
Wait.
What's the name of your necklace?
Oh, the necklace.
Yeah, who gave it to you?
Oh, what the name of the company is?
Yeah.
Cernucci.
Okay.
Cernucci.
Right.
Do you know what? They're brilliant, by the way.
Don't they make washing machines? What about your personal life?
Personal life.
Where are you up to?
To be fair, I've really, taken myself and just focused purely on my goals. So I feel like I've sacrificed more. I've distanced myself from a lot of people. Just so.
Have you had bad people around you? Did you?
Not necessarily. I wouldn't say that, but I just wanted to focus more. I just wanted to put myself in a situation where there was no distractions, nothing at all, and I want to get myself to a position. I want to be world champion. I want to be unified world champion, and I know that demands a lot of sacrifice. I need to be in the zone, and I have to protect my energy. So I feel when you say if I've changed a little bit, I think in that element, I have definitely. I'm just more focused, more driven, and I just know what I need to do now. Right now is what I call prime time, and any slip ups, it could be detrimental to me.
Okay, so does that mean you're single or not?
What
yeah.
about?
Actually,
hold on.
I'm married to the boxing.
Rich.
You can't.
I know you was waiting for something.
It's me and him you're talking to now, right?
Rich,
None of this cliche rubbish.
And where there is a future Mrs. Riakporhe? Is how's that going?
Maybe maybe there's
don't fence.
There's
Rich.
there's
You got a picture?
Rich,
a picture.
You got a picture of her?
Well,
do you want? I've got one on my phone. Do you want to see?
Rich, come on, so where are we at there? I mean, is she the one?
The reason we're asking, right, it must be difficult because you're 32?
Yeah, 32.
Right, and you've got the world at your feet, right?
Yeah.
And it's a big 18 months coming your way, maybe even less than that. But how difficult is it for you to stay focused with boxing and everything else? Not just, your love life, but people are sending you lovely jewellery. I'm sure you're making a lot more money. You're going to be going to, big events from now on as well. Yeah. How difficult is it for you just to forget all that, constantly train as hard as you were training to just focus on the sport? Is that difficult or not?
I think for me, I think it's easy. It's like a switch. The people that are around me, and because I'm always in Loughborough, there's less distractions in comparison to being in London. So I think it's pretty easy. When I'm there, there's nothing else to do but to focus on boxing. My coach is so driven. Angel Fernandez, also training Joshua for his fight. Everybody wants to achieve. We want to put our names in history books, and we want to be remembered for a very, very long time. And we know what that demands. That demands a lot of sacrifice. Like too much sacrifice, honestly. And we already know what we signed up to, and we've made a decision, and that's why we're working so well and together, and that's why we're doing so well.
Okay.